Christmas travel period.
Georgians are now rushing to get COVID tested before gathering with their families. Many clinics across the metro seeing huge lines just like these.
And several local retailers also running low on at-home tests. Amazon, CVS, and Walgreens now limiting how many tests you can buy at one time.
The CDC says the best way to protect yourself this holiday season is to get vaccinated and boosted.
They're growing concern as cases surge across Georgia and much of the country. CBS 46's Haley Mason live at a testing site in Buckhead tonight. Haley, what's the latest?
Sean, we know people are heeding the advice to get vaccinated, get boosted, but also know your COVID status before gathering with family for the holidays. Whether you're vaccinated or not, healthcare officials are urging it. Some county leaders even offering money for it. Take a look behind me, though. Even the vaccinated in this line are saying they want to make sure they're COVID-free before the weekend. This sign hanging on the door of an Atlanta area pharmacy saying they're out of COVID tests. This as CVS to Amazon puts limits on how many take-home COVID tests you can buy. 3 days before Christmas, crossing guards now directing traffic outside of this Buckhead area COVID testing site.
This is not getting better, and these variants are going to continue to pop up if more people are not vaccinated.
Right now, Georgia hospitals are at just under 86% capacity. ICUs are at 82%. The Georgia Hospital Association says those numbers don't show the whole picture.
These COVID patients are much more critical than a standard inpatient, and so they require a higher level of staff. Looking at capacity numbers alone doesn't tell the story of how serious this variant is already.
And staff is stretched thin as more healthcare professionals get sick.
One of our members indicated to me today that 30% of their nursing staff have come down with COVID-19 because they've been reinfected by the number of patients who've been admitted with COVID.
In DeKalb County, CEO Michael Thurman is trying to get all county employees vaccinated by offering incentives. They're gifting up to $500 for each employee who gets COVID and flu vaccines.
We see the incentive is not a cost or an expenditure, but it's an investment. Average cost for a hospitalized COVID patient in America is $70,000. So investing $500 is a great return on that investment. If we can reduce the number of our employees and our citizens who end up infected or seriously ill.
And they're hoping that they can prevent people from getting seriously ill and continuing to overwhelm the hospital systems. We do realize that there is a challenge to get a COVID test, especially the at-home COVID test right before the holidays, depending on what part of town you're in. So we have a story on our CBS 46 website, an app to help you locate a COVID test before the holidays. Reporting live in Buckhead, Haley Mason, CBS 46 News.
Thank you, Haley.